This is Calvin with podcast number 3, As It Is, and I'm gonna call this one accountability. Now, not last week, but a couple of days ago, I did one, and the main topic was responsibility. And I was talking about how we as a people need to understand that we're responsible for the leadership of ourselves, for each other, and for the world at large. And so this week, I'm going to talk about something that was spearheaded by the comments I got from the last one I did. And the major comment was, "What's up with the salad and the pill bottles on the table?" And because I feel that, I have something to say, and because I have something to say, I have accountability to the people who are listening. I have accountability to what I say, to my surroundings, to whatever it is that goes on between me and you guys in the process of me sharing with you what I have to say. And by the same token, I feel that we are all accountable to each other. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about, later on, a little bit about what was up with the salad bowl and the pills. But the first thing I want to just touch on is something else that I was, a conversation that I had with someone who watched the last one, wanted to know how I felt about this situation with Gayle King and them. My thing is that the major objective in that regard is, again, accountability. Now, you got Oprah Winfrey defending Gayle. You got Gayle King saying that she feels scared because she's gotten murder threats and that kind of thing. You got Eric Michael Dyson talking about Oprah has contributed so much to the black community that we should not put her down. And then you got Snoop Dogg talking about Gayle King and asking if he can say what he said after that in regard to Gayle King, which was a lot of profanity and putting her down, that kind of thing. And all these people are accountable. And the accountability, as far as I'm concerned, is this. If you're going to use Kobe Bryant and his daughter's death as a platform to discuss him, I believe that you are accountable to his wife, his other children, and his relatives. And if any of you asked any of them what you can do to help them get through what they're going through right now. And once that has been established, then I think you can carry on and do whatever it is that you feel that you can do in that regard. And so getting back to what I was talking about last week, not last week, but a couple of days ago, I was talking about, again, our responsibility to, just take on the leadership of getting this world and the people in it into a place of comfortability. We are going through a lot of stuff, and I believe that we are responsible to each other for resolving the things that we're going through, global warming and things of that nature. And so the salad, because I'm accountable to you, I want y'all to hear what I had to say, because I think I got something to say. And because I had this salad and these pills on the table, I'm accountable to you for explaining why they were there. The reason they were there is because this program is called As It Is, and I wanted to have everything as it is. And so the salad happened to be there and the pills happened to be there because of the fact that we had just got through eating dinner, and Nicole said, "You want me to clear the table?" "No, I don't want to clear the table. Let's leave everything as it is." And so that's how it was. But since we're on the topic of salad and pills, let me just say to you that I've realized that I am accountable, and we are all accountable to ourselves. And one of those accountabilities is to our bodies. Now, I shot dope from the time I was 19 to the time I was 38 years old, and I wasn't accountable to nobody. The thing that I was most concerned about is how I'm going to continue to get high. And so I ain't accountable to you or anybody else in regard to why I get high, how I get high, none of that. Somebody said to me, they say, "Calvin, you be talking about getting high. Don't that bother you? Ain't you scared what people gonna think?" I said, "I don't care what anybody think. My mama know I get high, so what I care about somebody else." but I should have cared. I should have cared about the children that were looking at me. I should have cared about the adults that were concerned about me. You know, I should have cared about all that. I should have been accountable to that, but I wasn't. And so here we speed up to 2014, and I am diagnosed with lymphoma, with cancer. And then again in 2018, I'm re-diagnosed with the same ailment, you know. And then I began to realize back in 2014 that I've been made accountable for what I've done. I've been made accountable for using drugs. You know, I wasn't accountable at the time, but at some point in my life, I became accountable. And right now, the way I feel about it, because I'm accountable to my body, I have been gifted with this body, and I'm supposed to take care of it. I'm accountable for it. How do I do that? The best way to do that, I feel, is nutrition. And that salad that you happen to see, one of the ingredients was that in that salad was sprouts. And the thing about sprouts is that if you eat a radish, or if you eat peas, or you know, any sort of vegetable, you're going to get a certain amount of nutrition. But if you eat the sprouts, you're going to get 30 to 70% more nutrition. And so that's what I was eating, a bunch of sprouts. That's what we had for dinner. And as far as the pill bottles that you saw, those were herbs. And I take herbs every day to supplement, you know, what it is that I'm eating. And we got to be careful about the herbs because of the situation. Everybody's trying to make money, and a lot of the herbs and vitamins and things that we take are really no avail, and they can be dangerous and harmful. So we really need to understand that we have to research, look at the labels, and make sure that what we're putting into our bodies are sufficient for us to be healthy. And again, that's my accountability to you guys. You know, explaining to you what it is that you saw and what it is that you wanted to know about, and that's what I'm going to continue to do, to be accountable to you. So any questions you got about anything that I say, feel free to text me or contact me. My email address, grace.calvin187@gmail.com. That's grace.calvin187@gmail.com. So y'all give me a holler if you got any questions, any comments, and I'll see y'all next time. I'll holler.